Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now this is a general reading for your sign, the one in the title, because it's a bulk introduction. There's a timestamp below if you've seen it already before. For the Mars conjunction with Neptune in Pisces this Saturday. I'm not going to speak at length about this because if you look at the link down below in the description for the Facebook page, I've already posted numerous videos about the astrologers who know what they're talking about this conjunction, and it has a wide range. On the very lowest octave, you can look at it as a suicide bomber willing to sacrifice his life for an ideal, whether it's deluded or not. At the highest octave, you can see that you have really forward momentum with some high spiritual goal or communication, but all the way wrapped through it is the risk of illusion, the risk of being swamped, of your fire being doused by the massive waters of Neptune. So it may well be a struggle to find that highest vibration of forward motion with a spiritual goal or spiritual communication or astral projection or anything. You know, astral projection is supposed to be a bit more tough at the moment now that the South Node is in Sagittarius. So the question I'm looking at is, I mean, it's mainly an oracle card reading, but the question I'm looking at is, how best can we use the energies of this conjunction? I mean, you can ask a question of your own, in which case pause the video, think of the question, focus. You've heard my spiel on other videos. But really, this is more of a, I'm wanting to look at the energies and the forces that are involved at the moment, because there's a lot going on in the world, and you know, macrocosm, microcosm, there's no doubt a lot going on in all of us. So, if you like the video, please press like. Thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed so far. If you do like the video, subscribe, and then you'll get to see more of it. And or, well, please subscribe, and or join the Facebook page, because that way you will always see my videos as I post them, and all the videos of places I'm learning from. Well, not all of the videos, but you know, there's, as I've mentioned before, the astrology podcast average length is 2.5 hours, you know. So that is, you can go and find the astrology podcast if you want to. But in the meantime, I don't think there's anything else to say. So, and there's a link down below for this month's Western and, for the first time, Chinese zodiac sign monthly readings. Okay, let me bring up the cards. In fact, just before I bring up the cards, I just want to read out the inside degree of this conjunction. Now, I'm reading Pisces 21, or the 21st degree of Pisces, because this conjunction occurs at 20 degrees 56 minutes, so towards the end of the 21st degree. So it's pagan fire worshippers dancing, trance states, at home in psychic realms and other realities, the self-abandon to the tribe, to the sweep of the moment, to the energies that arise, on fire with longing and poignant bittersweet reflections, a throwback, a native, a primal soul, emotional, depth-centered, superphysical. You are energized tremendously by special occasions, extraordinary meetings, unexpected miracles and tragedies, expectant and waiting for something wild and unknown to break through, mediumistic, vicarious, and charged with a life force that must be followed out, a certain distinctive fate, to be at times disappearing and gone, and at other times resurgent and mighty, all dependent on the tides of fortune. And it will always change in unpredictable, exciting, disorienting, and multiple ways. Considering the world situation as we head into this conjunction, I think that is quite poignant. And it goes to demonstrate what I was saying about the lower to the higher vibration. Be wary of delusion during this conjunction and during the energies of this conjunction. Mars later sextiles Uranus on the 30th, so I think Neptune may well colour that martial energy for, let me see, it'll be the 21st, so for that it's not, it's the 13th, isn't it? So nearly 2 weeks that Neptune may well colour Martian energy. So now let me finally bring up the cards properly. And welcome Cancer Rising and Cancer Moon after the timestamp. Now then, Cancer, this is going to be a wonderfully hippie woo-woo reading for you, because what the cards here are suggesting is that you are able to take full advantage of the higher octaves, if for want of a better word, of this Mars-Neptune conjunction, that you will be able to get the whole spiritual oomph. We have, from Le Carte Infernal, we have Buffonite, so you have to beware of chasing after that that's not real, but pay attention to your dreams. Now, I mean this threefold. So there's the witchcraft hippie woo-woo. Pay attention to the dreams that you have. Keep a notepad by your bed. Write them down, which is what I should do as well. Pay attention to your daydreams and know the difference between a daydream and an inspiring vision. But also the dreams that you have in the world and your dreams and goals. All three dreams I want you to look after. Nibus here looks after dreams and fantasies from within his office within hell. Although they think he's based on the Babylonian god of wisdom who was once called Nabu. Which explains something about Dr. Fate that I didn't know about, but anyway, I'm not that familiar with the Babylonian myths. You know, I know the Epic of Gilgamesh, and that's about it. But we also have Stolas, Prince of Stars, presiding over the conjunction, and the fact that he's here in his form of Prince of Stars. Now, he's very much about working out what the truth is, and one of his forms is that of a raven. So he's someone who brings wisdom to you, and I think there's that element of being able to link with the more celestial aspects of yourself. We have here from the quantum energy, quantum oracle, the fragmented energy card. Now, this can mean that your energy is all over the place, but that's not the meaning that I'm getting from it here. There was a reading I did in the last month or so where I felt like it was representing the multidimensional self, i.e. there's a bit of you here, and there's a bit of you there, and there's a bit of you there, and there's a bit of you there, and there's a bit of you 700 years ago, and a bit of you on another planet, and a bit of you 800 years in the future, but it's all now. It's all in the instant of the present. And I'm getting that again. I don't feel that there is anything missing. I do feel that there is information that, because we have two knights here, information that can come to you that is, it's not that it fills a hole, it fills a gap in your knowledge, that you are able to create some stability in a fast moving world. Although you've got plenty of options, we've got 7-7 here, 7 of cups, 7 of swords, so angel number 77, which I think is well done. You're listening to your guidance, keep going. Because miracles will be coming. With the 3 of cups, that is telling me that your dreams will be moving forward, and it's almost like they're getting a polish, or they're getting the details fleshed out during this period. because we have Gaia with manifestation supporting you here, but also Hera here with relating. But what I'm seeing is how the dreams and the other aspects of yourself are relating to one another and to your current environment, circumstance, situation, however you want to put it, because it's almost like you have to beware of the illusion of trying to make things as they were, because that ain't gonna happen. That is too controlled, too hedged in by tradition, by you know, all the do's and don'ts, whether that's family, whether that's work, whether that's society. But there is a unity that can be found with the best things that come out of the past and this new future that you are trying to create for yourself. Use. Now it's interesting, I'm also getting the message of there's something that will come round through your dreams, threefold meaning, that your rational reaction is, well, I know that's wrong. And there's another part of you that goes, yeah, of course it's wrong. Doesn't mean we can't still use it. Now, when I say it's wrong, I don't mean that it's a wrong action or even a wrong belief. It's like a model of philosophy. It's like, right, here's a way of describing the world. It's not right. It doesn't work in totality. But for this one thing that I am trying to achieve, it's perfect. If I think in that direction, I will be able to get this done. And if I allow doubt and the way things are supposed to be to undermine that, yeah, I know that this particular belief is away with the fairies. But it's a useful shape to get me from A to B. And once I've got to B, I'll abandon it because it's not relevant anymore. But I want you to unleash. We've got She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. But I'm feeling that that's an incredibly solitary process. So under the light of that moon, it's not so much like some form of were creature howling at the moon. It's under the light and the magic of the moon, with Neptune, you can think up or create or become aware of a way of mapping out your reality for the next couple of weeks, whatever, or in regards to this one goal, where you are able to set your path towards there using a philosophy that you know doesn't work in all circumstances, but just for this one instance, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. But it certainly won't help in other areas of your life. Because there is Two of Cups again. Didn't I see another Two of Cups somewhere? No, but there are a lot of twos. Two of Swords, High Priestess, Two of Cups with the... Right, so this Two of Cups with the Five of Cups, I want you very much to look at what's left in the regions of love and interrelationships within your life and focus on that, because it's something that can be built upon. And it's all part of your training. Now, under the Oracle cards, we have, like I've mentioned, stability. We have enlightenment. And it's almost like, yeah, things are deliberately looking confusing for you right now. And that's why you are welcome and positively encouraged to try a whole number of philosophies, a whole number of models, until you find the one that goes, that'll do the job for the moment. much like a ritual magician, they take beliefs on board as it suits them, and then once they have served their purpose, they'll put them to one side and they'll work out what their next belief needs to be. You know, so it's belief is a tool, just like will, just like dreaming what your destiny is going to be. A dream is a tool and belief is a tool. Because it's only through belief that magically you can affect the world around you. Now, it's not so much magic that's going on here as it is evolution. But we have wish fulfillment clarified by the Page of Pentacles. There is by being confused, by getting to that point of, are we there yet? I'm not sure I can carry on. Yes, you can, because you're that far away from suddenly everything clicking into place and going, right, now I know where we're going ahead. Now I've got the energy. Now I've got a totally impractical dream that I can keep going for a few weeks just to serve me for the time being. Because I am in the process of finding my own inner light. I am, and there is, just as the she-wolf there is very solitary, we've got the hermit here. But there is also that element of balance. That was, Angel of Balance right at the top here. But the other card that flipped out, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Now the 4th chakra, that one, isn't it? That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, heart chakra. Now, my immediate thoughts were it's about the manifestation, but it's about the origin of the manifestation within the heart chakra here. Because you can balance and call an end to some form of conflict by looking within and by using one of these dreams. But we have Mountain, Ocean and Lotus Flower from the Earth Magic Oracle. So strength, then ebb and flow and unfoldment. And ebb and flow, when you think of Neptune's oceans, this is something that was also affecting Gemini. I think it was Gemini. The whole ebb and flow of the energies that are around. Ride those energies. With you, the ebb and flow is within your dreams. Threefold. But there is love to be found here. There is a unity to be found here. But the danger is of focusing on what's lost. And what's lost is simply lost. It is simply that. And there's nothing that you can do to try and get that back. And any form of beware about hurting yourself with these dreams. Never mind about hurting others. This high priestess in the Deviant Moon, she's very evil queen. You know, there's and I really don't like how she's hovering over the 8 of Swords, which is something where it's almost like it's telling me the things that are going on around you, it's not for you to interfere, because you've got to be looking within with all this time. You've got to be working on yourself on your own all this time. And as Cancer rising, with the whole North Node going into Gemini, into your 12th house, you will be spending naturally over the next 18 months, well, 17 now, I think. No, probably still 18. A lot more time on your own. And so now you are in a position where you are setting yourself up to make the most advantage of this. But this will be highly profitable for you. The 6 of Fire here says that the strategies that have been employed have been successful. It's the 6 of Wands. It's victory. It's also news coming to you and the chance of healing and the chance of honouring something. Now, I don't get what the honouring is about because I can't see it in the rest of the cards, but it's definitely there. So pay attention to your dreams, because this is a chance for you to level up, but you only get to level up from a confused place rather than from a, you can be stable but confused. You know, it's and that's fine. That confused is the soil from which the seed of your new path, your next period in life, is going to rise up from. There is love within this, but there's also, more importantly, that unity, and that bringing unity and love to things that are very, very different from you. But you'll soon come to realise that they're not all that different from you. Okay, so, well, Cancer, get ready to go in your cave and have the shamanic experience, eh? This is beautiful. This is a beautiful reading, and it's a lot of work for you, but it is a beautiful reading because of where you end up here with Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Of course, there's the other Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Two of Cups. There is that... There's a wonderful sense of unity. We have enlightenment, we have ebb and flow, and then finally the Earth Magic Oracle concludes with Lotus Flower, the unfoldment. So yes, information is going to come to you from all sorts and all different parts of you as well, and some of it you're going to find a bit surprising, but as long as you can integrate it all and you can work out that what philosophy, what belief will carry me to my next step, and it's from confusion and dreams that that next step will rise up. Okay, right. There will be more readings. See you later, Cancer.